Ready on Doge. What? That's weird. Oh.
You're probably gonna have to give us a big recap, Energy Sprout. Oh, can you change my token back to normal, Jeff? I don't know if it is. Let me see if that is.
Oh no. We played the one after Halloween, didn't we? Yeah. I think it's it's a last time somebody couldn't come, and then Maya had to move as well. Yeah. Reset it. It's just me now. I think I should be able to do it myself, actually.
Ah.
I think you have to set if I click on my token, I think I should be able to set the default. Yep, set it. Done.
You would think that, but I don't think I have a token anymore. Can you try pulling me out?
I've got the answer in the chat.
Just upload the fucking picture to your thing, and then put the picture out, and then link it. Just save the picture normally. This is a perfect this is a perfect ad for Foundry. Struggling with Roll20.
Mm-hmm. He's writing a report.
Speaking of JoJo's, in 6 days we've got the new series.
What are you talking about? It's all the way in December.
Yeah, it's next week.
Oh no. I don't actually know if Maya's alive.
I'm just gonna get a sweater on. It's kind of cold in my room.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Fantastic. Sorry, my microphone was having some issues. Yeah, it's part 2 of Stone Ocean, right? No. Maybe I didn't. Oh gosh, it was a while ago. I remember like the weather report stuff. That was kind of like the last little bit of it. There's like the weather report guy, you know, like in the vacuum room. Jotaro had his, you know, like half of his like soul turned into a CD.
Back.
No, just the weird like algae creature.
Okay.
We just got a collection of corpses. Mm-hmm. I think the purpose was to return it because it was part of the clan, part of the group. So they will know what to do with it, and they will also possibly it'll confirm their net as well.
Liza will look around and she'll say, I think it would be in our best interest if we rent a car.
A car? I suppose I could ride behind and keep up, or ride in front if you want to follow.
Regardless, when it comes to some of our more clandestine operations, having a driver that is not affiliated with us is not going to be ideal. And getting the bartender back to the bar is going to be difficult.
Nah, I could just prop him up on my bike, no problem. Yeah, well, the Weekend at Buddies takes place in Florida, if I recall.
Oh, I have an idea. Could I make a suit out of my paper, but then have the suit kind of move the legs and arms on its
Oh
own?
my god, no.
I don't want to have to carry that bitch. Okay. He's gonna test it out to see if it will work. He'll lift up his shirt and just have some paper from his core go insert on the barkeep. He'll try to match it as closely to her clothes as he can. I'll give up a thumbs up.
I suppose that is one way to deal with it, also it is quite disturbing to behold. Well, then I don't think we should waste any more time. We should get to the trader immediately.
Yeah, whilst the body's still cold.
And, well, time is not on our side right now.
Let's get to it.
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
order
We
it
can go to the guns and stuff to get a rental vehicle. Well,
So do they have used cars?
It's fine. Yeah, we'll just get a rental car. Liza will lead the way and head in.
is anybody looking at our moving corpse strangely?
Actually, oh, that's right. Liza will say, perhaps we should have them enter through the back. We should explain what is going on first.
You want me to walk her around?
I think that would be best.
Alright. Do I know if there's a back entrance to this place? Okay. I can't see anything right here.
Liza's gonna do a thing where like she'll walk by and she'll place her Makarov down like on the counter without like looking, and then just keep walking.
I don't know how to get through this area. Oh, okay. I don't know what's here. You know what your ass forgot to do? You forgot to give me the dialogue between those two fucking characters again. I reminded you for many weeks now. It's been 20 days.
Well, that was easy enough. Let's go. Do you want to break the news, or should I?
I mean, I could tell him in Spanish. Might make things easier.
That would be best. I might be far too blunt about it.
So Jocelyn steps inside with Liza following. Why does the trader look like the guy from Bernie from Weekend at Bernie's? I know, but it's just pure coincidence.
Yeah. Is this a staircase or a ladder or some shit? Okay. I guess I imagine he can hear them walking in now, so he's gonna take off her paper armor, and then he's just gonna I guess hoist her over his shoulder as he climbs up the ladder. No, he's not gonna dump it. He's gonna hold on to her.
So Jocelyn is going to relay the information, but in Spanish, to make things a bit calmer and to make sure that there's no mistranslation.
All right, Rexon, go ahead.
Mira, una problema aquí. I don't.
There was nothing we could do. We have a very dangerous stand on our hands. I wouldn't say anyone outside is safe at the moment.
I would say that keep your guys on a lookout just in case things start to get a bit frosty.
In fact, should they notice any drop in temperature at any of your locations, I suggest retreating indoors immediately.
Yeah. Does it sound alright, Red? Does it sound good? You're more used to this type of business, right?
Does the information seem like it would be everything we need? Okay. Yeah, then she'll say, nah, that should work. But in the meantime, this stand user has me concerned. There is no telling what kind of havoc they could be wreaking outside right now. And as long as they are out there, we have a target on their backs. Should any of us get separated, we shall end up like the bartender here. Well, it could be a you problem as well. For all we know, they were targeting you or your people. Well. Alright then. Well, we got what we came for. Perhaps in the future we can do business again. Very
Where
well.
would you like me to put her? That's how you treat your own? Jed's not gonna reply, and he'll just carry her back down the ladder.
I think this music is getting a bit stale. And she'll head down the ladder.
Jocelyn just sighs. Hasta luego.
Bro. This is very much not how these organizations should treat their dead, he thinks. What's like the standardized burial practice for Yakuza members? Yeah.
I don't think he's Yakuza though.
I don't know. Just kind of like that's not how they should do it. So and he's probably gonna have his stand colony walk her over to a graveyard and like look for an open grave and then just have her jump in.
Jesus.
Yeah. Unless the group wants to go. If they don't want to go, he's gonna do that. If they do want to go, then they can all go together. He'll say, I don't feel right just dumping her in the alley.
If I could make a suggestion, perhaps just have them walk down the street for a moment and then collapse with someone watching. They will call an ambulance and things will take care of themselves.
I suppose that's one way to do it.
Doesn't really solve my moral problems. But I guess it's best not to get too involved.
We did not have anything to do with him dying. It was their job to do, and it was our job to do. Things happened. There is nothing more we can do but move on and try to stop the stand user that caused it.
I'll suit her up again. And yeah. And I guess he'll have her walk into the sunset. And she'll collapse in front of I guess some good Samaritans that think they're going to save somebody.
So this place, do you want to scope it out before we, have to go in?
That is an excellent idea.
Really? I figured that. I thought there would be more stuff we'd have to do. Yeah, I guess that is a pretty good idea.
As long as we're discreet about it. Because for all we know, they have people doing the same. And if they see us scoping it out, it could scare them away. Or change its location.
Well, it sounds to me like we need another set of disguises then.
Maybe we could do some research on the Speedwagon Foundation. Pool our knowledge together.
Well, I had a pretty big sponsors for all sorts of things. I started out from some place back in across the pond.
Do I know anything about the Speedwagon Foundation? Sure. Are the least likely to know? 4. Okay.
So yeah, I guess we're gonna go check out the location. I mean, you could just describe it if you'd like.
Any creepy black vans outside?
What's the temperature here?
Hey, Jet,
What's up?
your paper stuff. How far can it be away from you?
It's as far as I want.
Okay.
What? Are you sure? I thought colonies could go forever. Let me open up my rulebook. Say that to the pineapple kid in part 4. B. I will give him precise numbers. Or sorry, I will give her precise numbers.
So what precise number do you give?
Does she look like she uses metric or imperial?
What do you mean does she look like? You can ask her.
He'll just do feet. 100 feet.
How far is that in meters?
How far is that in meters, bro?
30.
30.48.
Huh.
30 meters. He's not.
Basically. He's got to count all the pieces. Damn. I was thinking you could leave some of your paper behind to spy on the place while we're gone.
Well, that would be nice, wouldn't it?
It'd be cool.
Do you think you could send some of your paper in now to see how many are in there as we speak?
Sure. Are there any vents on the roof? Alright. He'll take a few papers off of his arm, and he's gonna replicate what the Daily News was today. Just like a newspaper that's gonna fly in. You just land on the floor in there and he'll check it out.
What do you see?
There's nobody really in there at all. It's abandoned.
That is good. So, the question then becomes, what is our plan for tomorrow night? When they show up, are we going to confront them, or are we simply going to tail them?
Maybe we should try and watch, see what happens.
If that is the case, then I suggest that... well, can you describe what you saw inside? The layout.
Big open space, shipping containers, boxes.
Shipping containers. Okay.
That's what I seen, right? It's where there was like shipping container. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's just. Yeah. Okay.
I thought that's what that was, and I was like, what the fuck is... Okay.
Yeah. Then, should say, perhaps then tonight, or maybe early this morning, we'll gather some supplies, and we'll head inside and take refuge in one of the shipping containers. We could go inside and put a false wall on the back, so that if anyone looking inside would only see an empty container.
Guess I could make a false wall out of my body.
Or we can simply use a pallet. That will work too.
Or that, yeah.
But, regardless, from inside we can hear what is going on and make a decision on what we will do. You could use your paper as scouts.
Sure.
So, I suggest that, depending on the forces that presented to us, that we try to apprehend whoever is making the trade, so that we can gather more information. If we let them go, we lose our only lead.
When I was scouting out, were these doors open?
Yes. The doors here.
Where are you paying?
Here. These doors were not like locked, but like they're not
They're closed.
They are closed.
People
This
will
door.
peek under to see if there's anybody
Yeah, no
taking a
one.
dump.
No one is taking a dump. This door right here. Yeah, this one was open, as was the sort of side entrance over here as well.
It's a fridge.
That is a fridge. That is, yes. The fridge is not
paper's
open.
the paper's gonna turn into like a cartoon hand to open the fridge.
Okay. Yeah, you open the fridge.
Is there any like fresh food in there? Like, does it look like somebody's been there?
There is a yogurt in there.
Oh, what's the expiration date?
2 days ago.
Is it like 2 days ago? So it's
Yeah.
probably been there for a while. Any dishes in the sink?
No dishes in the sink.
Okay. So it looks fairly unused.
Mm-hmm.
Used that within this year sometime, but not like super recent.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
How long do yogurts last that you eat? Normally they go off in like 2 weeks.
Like a month.
This is America.
Yogurts do not last for a month, Alicia. It's dairy. Mac, it's dairy. It's dairy.
I know it's dairy. I've got yogurts in the fridge that have been in there for like a month, and they're not expired yet, technically.
There's something growing in your fridge, Alicia.
It's not. Anyway. Okay.
Alright.
When was the meeting supposed to happen?
Tomorrow afternoon.
night.
Oh no, afternoon. Afternoon. Tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, so it's gonna be daytime. So if we want to go, we should probably go when it's dark, maybe.
Maybe we can sneak our way in, right? Get close.
Well, like I said, if we sneak in sooner rather than later, we can set up inside one of the shipping containers.
So you want to come early in the morning, get inside a shipping container?
Yeah, and then we can wait.
That sounds like a good plan. And to sneak in nearby in the cover of darkness, there's these sewer grates around. And try and get close to the building and sneak in.
Sounds like a plan then.
We just need to find out where these grates lead.
Is this vehicle here?
You mean the truck?
Yeah.
Yeah, the truck is there. It is like an old truck. It is a junker. The wheels look like they're completely flat. The chassis is rusted. It doesn't look like it runs. It looks like it's been parked here and left for a very long time. This is like a 60s Ford.
Okay. It's only been sitting there for 20 years then. Less than 20 years. It's me. Alright.
I do have one concern, however. I am hesitant to conduct this operation without everyone involved. I'm afraid if there is a stand user amongst them, which, given our recent activities, is more likely than not, we may face something that we may not be able to handle.
Probably should tell Eric the plan anyways.
Da. And perhaps we can convince him to join us and give up this research that he's doing.
Should probably get some snacks since we're gonna be in there for a long time.
Da. Supplies, everything that we'll need, because once we are in there, it'll be a while.
It's a good thing we know just the place.
Oh my god.
I hope we get sponsored by guns and stuff.
What? You're domestic terrorists. Why would they sponsor you?
They sell guns and stuff. It's basically what they do already.
Shit, you're right. You're right. Alright.
Maybe we could also do some more research on the Speedwagon Foundation.
Okay. Alright.
Do I have any? Do I still have any like loyal contacts to me in
the
Yakuza?
in the Yakuza?
Probably not, right?
No, you are excommunicado. You are beat up on sight.
Oof.
A little bit because you've been exiled, but mostly because you've been spending the majority of your exile up until this point hunting down and beating up Yakuza members. So
Well,
That'll do it.
I mean, just because they're bad ones. I know good ones. Probably.
you okay? You know what?
What about Tim? His
Tim?
name's not actually Tim.
Okay. Tell you what. You tell me about this good Yakuza member contact that you have.
Alright.
Well, you can
Well,
spend
you
a plot-
see.
You can spend a plot point to have Sprout tell them for you.
Well, you see. He was basically my right-hand man. You know? I'd tell him to go get me a coffee, he'd get me a coffee. Go get me a sandwich, he'd get me a sandwich, and then I'd take him out and go do cool shit all the time. I'd let him drive the company car, you know?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
His name's not actually Tim, you're gonna have to come up with a better name.
No, you gotta tell me the name. Who's the name? What's the name? What's the name of this Yakuza member that you still have a good connection with?
Akuza.
No.
No.
His name is not Yakuza.
Maybe that's why he joined the Yakuza.
What's the name of your dentist
Akuza.
apprentice?
Yakuza, the Yakuza.
God, I don't know any Japanese names, dude.
You watch anime constantly. Tell
I
me.
don't.
Just give me a Japanese name. What's the name of this Yakuza member? How are you blanking on that? Okay.
Actually, I'll pick the name.
Alright. The name...
Kinjiro Akuza. There you
Okay.
go.
Alright. Kenjiro Akuza, the member of the Yakuza. Of course.
I love how it rhymes.
Alright. Yeah, you have your friend Kenjiro. He's a low-level member of the Yakuza, primarily because his association with you means he'll never rise in the ranks again. He's still loyal to the group, but he's also loyal to you. Kenjiro, you know, he'll still talk to you. He doesn't rat you out.
He doesn't say where I've been.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm guessing he's probably gonna want something in return for any information I ask from him, though. I'm gonna call him up while we're having some downtime.
Okay. Let me take you to the safe.
Does he have a personal?
He has a home phone.
Personal
He has a
phone.
home phone. Yeah. You can ring up his apartment.
Yeah. Ring.
Alright. Yeah, you ring up Kenjiro. The phone rings a couple times, and then there's a click of the receiver being picked up. Kenjiro here.
Hey, pal. This is all gonna be in Japanese, by the way.
Okay. Yeah. Gotcha.
He's gonna say, "Hey, pal. I
Yeah.
got a favor to ask you."
What is it?
You're doing that accent.
He's Japanese.
You're gonna get canceled.
Hey, this is a breakfast at Tiffany's. He's fine.
Do you know anything about a deal that's happening tomorrow around noon at the
Deal?
docks?
No, I've not heard. A deal at the docks? No, I've not heard of that. Shit.
Can I tell if he's bullshitting me?
You can roll me a, what would the insight be? I think that would be brains still. So,
Alright.
roll me brains, why not?
9.
Yeah, you think he's being honest. He seems surprised. There's surprise in his voice.
I guess I haven't been telling you stuff.
No, I am not one of the leaders. They do not fill me in, Jet.
What about anybody preparing for something big? Is there any activity with people, gearing up or?
Yes, one of the lieutenants. They are gathering soldiers to take cartel territory. Apparently, the cartel has a serious
As a serious what?
blow. Someone attacked them.
Oh. Yeah, well. Hopefully do they get what they're looking for. You can always slide information my way and I'll try to make it worth your while. I know it's pretty risky for you still.
It's okay, Jet. What is it? But a friendship between us.
Alright. Take care of yourself. And he's gonna hang up.
Right. You hang up.
I'll report back to the group that there's not really much to report on. It doesn't seem like or at least my contact doesn't know about any deals on the dock. But the fruits of our labor is causing the Yakuza to go after the cartel.
Well, that is good. It'll keep them distracted.
Yeah. Who exactly is the Speedwagon Foundation buying from?
You don't
We
know.
don't know. We don't know.
You're trying to figure out the source of right fix. So that's sort of your opportunity.
Things might, if this is a deal, things might go pretty bad, so just in case, be prepared.
You guys think we should tell these gangs about the deal? Be a lot more chaos. Might be easier to observe.
Yeah, but we can't control when they're gonna jump in, right? Plus, if there's a lot of people involved, they might get spotted, and then the whole plan comes crumbling down. Nobody shows up.
The fewer that know about this, the better. And the sooner we get in that shipping container, the better. Before anybody else shows up to that warehouse to scope it out.
Well, let's go get supplies on. I think everybody should have a piece this time around.
When you say piece, do you mean like a weapon or?
Pizza.
Oh, pizza.
No, of course a weapon. What the fuck?
With Jet, it could be 50-50.
That's true.
Alright. You head to the guns and stuff.
Let's just go. We'll go to the guns and stuff for some PP, pizza and pistols.
Jesus Christ. Alright, you head to the guns and stuff. It's open 24/7, so even this late in the day, or I guess late in the evening, the guns and stuff is still there.
Jocelyn's gonna load up with stacks and all sorts of stuff.
Jet, as you're sort of like wandering the store, browsing what's available, the manager of the guns and stuff comes up, goes, "Sir, I'm afraid to tell you that you do need to pay your tab today. It's the end of the month."
Oh,
He hands you an itemized bill for your tab. You owe in excess of a few $1,000s to the guns and stuff.
Oh yeah, don't worry. On my way out, I will be sure to pay.
Okay. Just want to make sure that this is the case because we missed your payment last month as well. So.
Oh, I must have just forgot.
Okay. No, I just want to make sure that you are aware that you do have to pay the
Don't
tab.
worry. I am your most loyal customer.
Well,
I would
customers
never
pay money.
listen.
Is this guy giving you trouble, Jet?
No, this is a good guy. He's gonna wrap his arm around this guy. He's a lot taller than him.
Yeah,
He's gonna
yeah.
wrap
No,
his
this
arm
is
around
this
him,
is like
and
this
he's
is
gonna
like
a
scrawny
very
college
strong
student.
hug.
Scotty college student. Hey, listen up. Look, this is my friend Jet. He always pays people back. You got it? Are you calling him a thief?
They always
No.
get what they
It
deserve.
sure sounds like you're calling him a thief to me.
I'm not calling anyone a thief. I just
Gotta
need to
get
make-
up in his face.
He like leans back.
Look,
not-
like Jet said, the money's coming.
Okay.
He's gonna give him. He'll move to stand behind him, and he's gonna put both of his fucking hands on his shoulders and kind of slap him down and say, "Don't worry, pal. I'll get your money."
The manager nods. Too intimidated into silence to respond by Jocelyn.
All right, he's gonna go continue browse.
You continue browsing. What are you picking up?
We just want some snacks.
Okay. Buy some snacks.
What's some iconic '80s snacks?
Anything with
Bugles.
a lot of chemicals.
Bugles.
Corn nuts.
Corn nuts. Oh yeah, corn nuts.
What are corn nuts? What?
80s
What is that?
snacks. Let's see. Ooh,
Corn nuts.
what's this?
Bugles. Bugles are popular.
Oh god, this is a childhood memory unlock. Oh my god.
Dr. Pepper chewing
What?
gum.
What are you looking at? Bugles or corn nuts that did it?
Corn nuts.
Oh yeah.
What's the other one?
Bugles. That's like the classic 80s snack.
Bugles corn chips?
No,
Oh
bugles.
my god. Bugles.
Just
Oh.
bugles.
Oh.
They're like the
Chewing gum.
little
The cone
cones you
shape.
put in your fingers.
Oh my god.
Memory
Uh,
unlocked.
Doritos are still an '80s thing.
What? Doritos are around in the 80s?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Look at the '80s design for Doritos.
The
Look
bag
great.
looks really cool.
Alright.
They were taco flavored. It was great.
Hostess pudding pies.
I remember this Doritos bag because I think it was
Okay.
like an older movie I watched. I can't remember. I think it was it like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure or something, one of those types of movies that they pulled that bag of Doritos.
So, what is everyone's snacks that they're taking on their stakeout?
Volt energy drink, and let's go with let's go with Ruffles.
Alright.
Bag of Ruffles.
A bag of Ruffles and a Volt's energy drink. What's their Soviet getting for snacks?
She is getting some beef jerky. Quite a
Do they
good bit
have
of it.
Not going for the Soviet style Maya with the sausage and vodka.
Well, if we, if we had it, she doesn't drink though. She doesn't drink. She just smokes. But no, she's she's just getting beef jerky because she's gonna be in a confined space. So, if she was cooking, yeah, absolutely, some nice Doctor sausage would be great. But
Do they have Dunkaroos?
The fuck is a Dunkaroo?
What? Dunkaroos.
You can't just repeat the name and make it make sense. This is. Hold up, I'm gonna.
Hold on. I'm putting a picture in the quest board.
Oddsy is saying you should have picked up an ecto cooler.
Fuck is an ecto cooler?
It's the Ghostbuster drink.
No. Okay, well apparently I can't paste photos, but
Oh wait,
Dunkaroos are the shit.
Oreos are in the 80s as well.
No, there were no Dunkaroos. They were launched in the 90s, I'm afraid, Mac. So
This one says a snack from the 80s that deserves a comeback.
The site is wrong.
site is wrong.
Well, maybe they were out in Canada in the 80s.
Okay, well, this isn't Canada. Honestly, don't get on my ass about this. I don't know what Dunkaroos are. No.
They're good. It's 'cause some good shit.
Alright.
Some games have rules debates. We debate snacks in the 80s.
Alright, fine. You pick up some Dunkaroos, but they're not Dunkaroos. They're
No. I will invent Dunkaroos.
Okay.
I will get cookies and I will get icing and I will mix them together.
you buy a pack of Keebler cookies.
And the guy walking out of the guns and stuff sees you and is like, I can make an idea out of this. And runs away.
Yeah, you
Jet created Dunkaroos.
Okay, so Jet buys himself a sleeve of Keebler cookies and I guess like a fucking can of icing.
Duncan Hines frosting, yeah.
Duncan Hines frosting, okay.
I'm getting sprinkles, I'm getting chocolate and vanilla.
Okay, alright. Yeah, this very eclectic mixture of ingredients. You see the cashier ring them up. It's the one girl that you've been flirting with constantly. And like she eyes this combination. And you can see like the light bulb go off behind her eyes. As
I'm gonna be like, right? It's gonna be a good combo.
That's genius.
Also put it on my tab. And here's an installment, and he's gonna take a few quarters out of his pocket and throw them on the cat.
You throw them on the counter? The quarters just bounce off the counter as they scatter.
Look at it in slow motion as the quarters fall. In slow motion as well.
Oh, okay, of course. She
And
looks...
and I'm gonna spend a Bizzare point to have her be dazzled and not question me about my tab.
Oh, okay. Oh, alright, fine. She is too startled by the bouncing quarters to even bother with confronting you about your tab that you were supposed to pay, as you make off once more, adding the cost of icing, sprinkles, and cookies, as well as whatever gun you just purchased, to your guns and stuff tab, now in excess of over $1,000.
Why are you buying more firearms? There's plenty back at the hideout.
Oh, that's a nice one. I gotta support my favorite store.
Right,
You have to see how bankrupting them is supporting them. When we get back to the hideout, I think I have an idea that could help us in our preparations.
Okay. As you return to the safe house with your potentially ill-gotten gains in tow, depending on how you look at a future promise to pay a tab.
I think we have money. I'll pay
You
it
do.
back.
You do have.
Can't Jet just pay with his body?
Jesus Christ.
I don't know if she's into that.
Jeez.
Or I don't know if the manager's into that. Also, that might be illegal.
There's no evidence.
Yes, counterfeiting would be illegal.
Well, what evidence is there? The money just disappears.
What happens when I exceed my range?
You lose that colony.
Oh, I just take the damage then?
Essentially, it would be like losing the 1 hit point of damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now, keep in mind you can't force something out of the range, but like, let's say you're, like, being driven away from a colony, for example, and it can't keep pace with you, then it would just perish.
Okay. It's not gonna like try to form back with me at all costs, right? I can just tell it to stay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
It was
I guess I could pay with my body, like Rexon put it. Okay. I'm not gonna do that then. It's my favorite store.
You guys return to the safe house with all of your treasures, your absolutely insane Dunkaroo plan. What is it? What was your plan that you wanted to propose, Liza?
Liza's gonna look at all the firearms that are littered around the safe house, and she's gonna say, I was thinking of a way we could put all of these to use during our apprehension of the people making this deal. What if we suspend these weapons from the ceiling, pointing them at the likely meeting locations all across the warehouse? Then Jet, with his very useful stand, can activate them by pulling the triggers with small pieces of paper. It is not necessarily intended to hit anyone, but it will cause everyone to dive for cover and give us an opportunity to make our attack.
Don't you want to hear a little bit about the deal first?
Well, that's why we spring it when we've heard all we need.
Who's to say they won't look up?
The ceiling is full of spider webs and all sorts of debris. I doubt some weapons carefully tied to the ceiling will stand out any more than anything else.
We could give it a try.
Is that what they teach you over in the KFC?
Liza will look and just give a smile and snicker at that. The KGB teaches us to be resourceful.
Right.
And, well, to always look up. We will see if they have the same training that I was given.
Well, how are you gonna stick them from the ceiling then?
Well, we can secure them with some string, should do it. We don't really need them to be secure and accurate. We just need them to spray bullets so that they go taking for cover.
Here, I'm gonna try something.
Mm-hmm.
And Jet will... He's saying that to the group. He's gonna make an arm out of paper, like 2 arms. Could they just hold one of the weapons?
Yeah.
And kind of like aim it?
Yes.
That is good, but I don't want you to risk so much of your stand power in one location. The idea is to have several weapons lined up on the ceiling. Then, we can trigger them at will, perhaps even not all at the same time, in order to keep their heads down.
Could almost like round them up as well. If they try to take cover inside the building and use another exit, it could fire off a few rounds there and then...
That's a very good idea. We'll point them at the exits. That way, if anyone tries to flee, the rounds will fire in front of them and stop them in their tracks. They'll be so busy looking up at the ceiling trying to attack imaginary snipers that we will get the jump on them as we exit the shipping container.
And they try to hide in the shipping container and they find us.
Well, then we'll already have them.
Can't you just make a bomb?
I don't want a bomb because it's going to make too much noise. Gunshots at the marina?
No. What I mean,
normal Miami, but
what I mean is, can't you just make a bomb? Jet, you can make paper, right? What about a bomb that shoots out sharp paper?
No! That's not a thing! You can't make a bomb that shoots out sharp paper. No!
It's like a shrapnel bomb.
It's paper! It's paper!
It's paper, it's sharp.
We'll just get obliterated by the bomb.
Intimidate them with many paper cuts.
Okay, tell you what. You can pack a bomb with sandpaper. However, the paper would have to survive the blasts of the explosion for it to be able to be, like, not obliterated and turned to ash. So this little...
So that would be a lot of damage to me, I think.
Well, no, because it's a colony, so the most you would take is...
Yeah, would you make each...
Shrapnel? No, each shrapnel would not be a colony.
It doesn't need to be made out of... It doesn't need to be an actual explosion, it can just be, like, spring-loaded or something.
Okay, that is more reasonable.
Tiny little ninja stars.
Yeah, like ninja stars. Yeah, exactly. I saw it in an action movie. There's this guy by the name of Mac, I think.
Wow, that sounds like a pretty cool guy.
Jeez.
I think we can probably see a DVD. They might have it at the Guns and stuff.
Oh my god. Wait,
You gotta lay
DVD does
low
not
from the guns and
exist.
stuff for a
Hold
little
up. DVD does not exist in the 80s.
And VHS.
I gotta lay low from the guns and stuff for a little while until my tab cools off.
That's it. The tab isn't the fucking GTA wanted level. It's not going away.
There's a... Well, we don't need to get it from the guns and stuff. There's a place down the road, right, that you can just rent movies from. I think it's called Buster Lock.
Buster lock.
Buster
Yeah.
Block.
Not to be confused with Blockbuster.
Mm.
No, they just rent video games.
Well, why don't we do both things? I'll tinker around with some stuff, but we'll still bring the guns.
Alright.
Alright.
You will have to arrive relatively early if you're wanting to set up this array of traps.
Yep, we'll arrive early.
So here's what we'll do. I'll say you guys
Wait.
have... Oh, okay.
If we wanted to rent a video,
Okay.
could we bring a couple extension cords and we could bring a TV and watch it from inside the shipping container?
Absolutely not. You need to. Well, show a little bit of discipline if you're going to be doing something like this. This is not a game.
You're right.
Alright. So here, you guys have... I'm assuming you're not sleeping. So you guys have until...
I'll have like a nap.
Okay, a nap? Alright. You guys have until noon tomorrow. So if you head to the warehouse, we'll say you have like 8 hours to make preparations, buy whatever you need. So anything within those 8 hours, like if it would work within that 8-hour time frame, you can prepare it. So if you're setting traps or whatever throughout the warehouse, just write it down like on the map, and I'll make a note of it. And obviously, it'll be in place. So
Hey Red, you're like a super spy, right? So when these deals go down, is it done in a room? Is it done out in the open? Like, what's the deal?
Well, to clarify, I'm more of an investigator than a spy, but... Well, if I were conducting a deal like this, and I did not trust the other party involved, I would want to do it out in the open, in a secure location. So I would either conduct it here, or perhaps inside this building over here. Inside the small office.
Hey, oh, you finally caught up. She'll say, looking at Eric. Is Doge is in the chat?
He just typed that he can't talk.
Oh, he
talk.
can't talk.
Yeah.
So either they're going to meet here with both of their enforcers at their sides, or the leaders will head inside to that office there while the enforcers wait on the outside. That would be the two most logical courses of action. If they do go into the office, there is only the one door exit and the window. I suggest that perhaps we block that window to eliminate a potential source of escape.
Can't they just smash the window?
That's why I said block it.
What if they come here and they see that someone's touched the window?
Well, this place is run down.
I want to be clear, it's not run down, it's just not being used. It is still being maintained. The lights are on, there's no damage to the building, etc.
I suppose we'll just have to play it by ear then.
Do you want us to still hang up the guns?
Da.
Okay. Are these windows?
Where? Can you ping?
Isn't letting me ping.
Oh, okay. Yes,
Oh, there
yes. The blue white sections are windows. Yes.
Okay. Do they have like steel bars in them?
No, but they are like in a sort of metal lattice. So, while it's not a solid pane of glass, it's not impossible to break through. Neither is it going to be like you could just, throw a rock through it. There's still it is more structurally sound than just glass.
Okay, how many exits?
Quite a few.
1, 2,
You have the
3, 4.
Yeah, there are two opposing
5.
exits here. There's a back door here. There's a back door over here to the south, and then there's the large bay entrance that is like always open essentially.
Okay. How many guns did we have at the safe house?
A lot. You have multiple cases of AK-47s and AKSUs. So, essentially Russian assault rifles and submachine guns.
Do you want me to mark out where I'm gonna be putting guns?
Yep. Yes.
Okay. Put one here. I guess.
And I'm assuming you're like hanging them from the ceiling to like aim down at a specific location, or?
Yeah. So I'm assuming we probably had like rope or string or whatever at the hideout for tying people up.
Yeah, as you do. Yeah.
As you do. I guess just like hang it by the stock of the gun and then just somewhere on one of the rafters.
Yep. Okay.
And then I'll just have like a paper, like hand hang it up there.
Yeah, just like clutching the pistol grip.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess it could also like fly it up and tie it up there too. I guess.
Yes. Now, keep in mind, I believe you can have a limit of how many colonies. That would be essentially your limiting factor of how many weapons you can have placed up. Let me double check. The colony stand can have a number equal to let's see.
Did it resolve? For sure, bronze.
Okay, the number of groups cannot exceed your colony's max health. So you can have up to 23 guns. But keep in mind, each one would be essentially a piece of you. So if you're down to like 1 max HP, you're just as effective as your colony, essentially.
Yep. Would each hand be considered a colony?
Yes, each individual hand I would consider a colony. So you can have up to 22 guns.
This is just a double door?
Yes.
This is a double door?
Yes, it is.
Okay, we'll put 2 here. And then 2 here. And 3 here. Does that look okay, Maya?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 12 colonies currently being deployed.
I think that's all the doors. Okay. That's 6 doors.
Alright.
I wonder if I should hang any by the windows. Probably not. Okay. Which box do you guys want to hide in? Probably one of the ones down here, right?
Yeah. We will use a pallet and some canvas to disguise the rear of the shipping container to give us a little bit of space. We'll also need to cut a slit in the top of the shipping container as well.
Okay. You're cutting a slit into the metal container. Is that correct, or is that?
Into the top as well. Yeah.
All right. How big? Like, are we talking like so you can exit through, or what? What are you?
No, just enough so that Jet can send paper through.
Ah, okay, gotcha. Yeah. Okay, makes sense. So like a mailbox slot.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Are there any other preparations you all would like to make?
Well, I would like.
Hey, with those guns, make sure you don't put too much ammo in them, right? What if the guns fall and they pick up the guns and shoot them?
If they are not already bringing the gun to this meeting, then, well,
I've already had enough guns pointed at me.
it should not be the guns that scare you. It should be the stand users that are undoubtedly, inevitably going to show up.
I think the only thing that I'm worried about is not being able to have a easy escape if we do get found.
We've got the sewer grates, right? We just go back in the tunnels.
Where are
Wait.
the sewer grates you're talking about?
There's
What?
one bottom right. There's a grate here.
That's just a drainage. That's not a sewer.
But it goes into a sewer. Or
Yeah,
drainage
but
tunnel.
like, that's not like you're not gonna fit through that. That's like a 1 foot pipe. Like
Jet can fold himself.
okay, Jet. Right. Yes, Jet could fit. Jet could fit. If
I can
yes.
I can cycle away. But as for
Yes,
Liza,
Jet could fit.
Is there any? There's no windows back here, is there?
No.
Okay. That's too bad. It would have been nice to back a container up into a window so we could just slip out.
I like the idea of a man just opening up an envelope and Jet unfolds himself from the inside and punches him.
An envelope cannot contain a jet's worth of mass of paper.
Yeah, like he opens the envelope and like a fist just comes out of it.
He folded himself into the envelope.
My body is the
Very
envelope.
cool to pull a step stool out of one of these crates.
Step stool?
Yeah, if you want to get out the window. Right?
Mm. Well, I guess we should explain to Doge what's going on.
Is Doge, don't you mean Eric?
Well,
yeah.
There is one thing. Like, I would like Eric to join us on this because if it's gonna be kind of hairy, so we're gonna need everybody we can get.
Eric will have arrived late with supplies you asked to get for this, whatever it is. I don't know what this is.
Essentially, you guys got your info from the trader where a deal is going down. The Speedwagon Foundation has somehow managed to convince someone to hand over Right Fix, or at least some doses of it. You've been given the time and location for this transaction, and you are, planning on how to disrupt the trade. You're crashing this meeting.
Do we need to escape? It sounds like you want to stay here and question them.
Well, just in case, it always helps to have a backup plan.
I don't know, Jack, can you fold yourself into a car?
Not yet. But someday.
I'm not letting you transform into a car.
What about an airplane?
No, that's even worse.
Let's take a look. How many exits are there in this place?
5, 6. And 2 windows. So 8 total.
That sounds like more than enough to escape.
But the problem is we're going to be hiding ourselves in one of the shipping containers with a false wall. And if they happen to look in one of the shipping containers, Then there's no way out of the shipping container.
That's not necessarily true. Jocelyn can leave the shipping container. From any direction.
Eric will use. Are these shipping containers filled with anything?
Two of them seem empty. This one seems to be filled. It's got pallets of what appear to be Maruchan ramen noodle or instant ramen noodle packets.
Oh, we didn't have to buy snacks.
Yeah, but how you gotta heat it up?
I would suggest we hide in the containers that have things that they wouldn't want to open that give signs of it. For example, this one full of ramen noodles smells like ramen noodles. Albeit slightly.
Yeah, but it smells like jet though.
That's a bit racist.
What?
We could
It's
build
got that musty, papery smell to it.
We
What do
could
you
build a
think I
false
meant?
wall out of the ramen noodles.
Wait, could Jet describe himself as a pile of ramen noodle wrappers?
He did not.
Anyway, yeah, as long as we choose crates that they're very unlikely to open, it should be fine.
What if they're hiding the drugs in the noodles, though?
In the noodles.
Like, you watch those cop shows where people hollow out like watermelons and stuff and put drugs in them.
What?
But what if they did that with noodles?
I highly doubt they would leave something as valuable as the right fix here without a guard, even if it was disguised.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Did you say there's a false wall?
They're planning on establishing a false back, essentially, for one of the containers to hide behind. So essentially, the container will look shorter on the inside than it actually is.
Oh, what was wrong with just hiding inside a container straight up? Are they
Well,
too small?
if they look inside one, they're probably going to check and explore it before they begin their meeting. So when they look inside the container, they won't see anything.
Oh, okay. Like, you mean these shipping containers, or?
Duh.
Oh, okay. I thought you guys were talking about hiding in these boxes.
Those are not like 6 foot tall boxes. They're like 4 feet tall. So you have to essentially like curl yourself up inside.
Yeah, I was talking about hiding in these because it's less likely to open these up. You'd have to crouch and squeeze, but it shouldn't be too hard to fit.
Could I fold myself into like a giant box and everybody could just hide inside of me?
Oh my god. Yeah. I would allow that. You would be a large paper box.
Would my paper? Could I make it look like wood?
Yeah.
Would you guys want to do that instead? I guess if I get touched, that might be kind of weird.
It wouldn't. It wouldn't. Keep in mind, it would still feel like paper, so it would just look like paper.
I think our original plan, to keep it simple, we need to use your paper for the trigger mechanisms.
All right. Yes.
Hiding place.
So, did you say the big shipping containers have the noodles in it, or the small ones?
This one right here. This one has
Okay.
the ramen noodles in it.
Why don't we just do that, and we can like dig a tunnel through, and then we won't even have to make a false wall. We could just stack up the noodles.
Then how do we exit quickly?
You can just kick down the noodle wall, I guess. Or you mean like leave without being seen?
I suppose, but I don't want to be tripping over noodles as I'm leaving the container quickly. A false wall. We can simply... You know what? we can attach the noodles to a wooden pallet in order to create a false wall. That way we can swing it out of the way and exit quickly. It is all about speed with this.
Okay.
I mean, at that point, you might as well just hang from the ceiling.
Well, firearms are more difficult to spot on the ceiling than people are.
No. Hanging on the ceiling always works. No one ever sees you. Right? That's how the movies do it.
Right?
That may be how the CIA does it, but that's not how I do it.
So let's just try the pallet thing.
Alright. So you
I'll
guys
get some pallets and we'll do some DIY to make a
fake wall, alright?
yeah. Hey Eric, you got any glue?
Yes, I actually bought some from the guns and stuff just now before I came.
Oh wow. I just imagine just doing arts and crafts to make
It's like
a false
macaroni
wall.
art, but with ramen noodle packets instead. Alright.
Don't get your hands stuck together again. I imagine Jet is more susceptible to glue than most people.
Yeah, it's my natural enemy.
But your natural enemy was
I
water.
thought, yeah, but I mean, I can dry out, but if somebody, glues me somewhere, I'm done, Hopefully we don't find an enemy glue stand.
Alright.
Dun, dun, dun.
And with that, you guys lock yourselves into the ramen container. So you're spending the rest of the waiting period just chilling in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ookily dokily.
I'll probably put a few more. But we also got snacks. I didn't know it was in this shipping container.
Alright.
I'm gonna put a few more papers, maybe like a newspaper right here that kind of looks like inconspicuous. Just like a few more things to hear places and see things from.
Alright.
I'll do another one.
Is Jet using paper to spy?
He's got the red X's are guns that are hanging from the ceiling with paper hands ready to shoot. And then the little green things are just little scouts, discarded pieces of paper. Just so we can hear and see things from being inside the box.
Wow, that's a versatile stand you have.
Alright. Time passes as eventually you hear a vehicle approach the warehouse. The engine cuts out. The crunching of boots can be heard as they approach the bay doors. Jet.
At the very front?
Yep, at the very front. Up here. Jet, you see two figures through your colony walk in wearing what appear to be white coveralls, white button-up coveralls, and a sort of white cap. They've got a very sort of clinical look to them. It looks like there was once a logo on their clothing, but it seems to have been hastily ripped off. Just some loose stitching remains.
It will let everybody know very quietly that they are approaching. They're looking around.
They are indeed looking around. Seeing that the place is empty, they sort of lean against this crate here. Damn it. They're late. Relax, it's just a power play. They're trying to get us to sweat. Keep cool. Make sure your equipment is working. We want to report everything that's going on. I know. But aren't you worried? There's a click of a lighter being sort of turned on, and then a sharp inhale. Worried about what? Well, you know the rumors, right? The stand stuff? Yeah, it's all rumors. Company wouldn't send us in without backup anyway. There's an uneasy silence as the two figures wait. Are you guys continuing to wait, or?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm assuming Jed is explaining what's happening, like from outside.
Yeah. Could I, instead of speaking, could I just like, I don't know, could I make like subtitles?
Subtitles.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. You would have to have like a light so you can read in there, but yes.
Harry pulls out a flashlight.
Of course, yeah. Eric has a flashlight on.
Okay.
The silence is
But yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh, sorry. I was just agreeing that yes, I would be.
Okay.
Uh,
The silence
Explaining.
is interrupted by a door opening to the south, a sort of smaller side entrance. Jet, you can see some figures step through, dressed in immaculate suits. More concerningly, these three individuals all look exactly identical. I know that tokens for mooks have been the same, but for this particular instance, all three of these individuals look the exact same. This one takes position right there, and you see him sort of like draw a weapon, keeping it sort of pointed low. The other two tense up at the sight of it. This one steps forward and goes, "Relax. Just some insurance. You're here to purchase 3 doses of Right Fix. The cost for each dose comes to $100,000. Do you have the exchange?" The younger man steps forward with a briefcase, holding it out. 300,000, right here. Excellent. Let me fetch the doses. This man over here gets up, walks out toward these containers, as you can see him rummaging around. There's an uneasy silence again, as both sides warily watch each other. This time, it's interrupted by the squeal of tires as another vehicle pulls up to the bay doors. In fact, it pulls right up to it, as what appears to be a large moving van backs up to the door in a sort of Tokyo Drift style maneuver, as the van's back sort of cover lifts up, and 4 Yakuza members come pouring out.
fuckers.
They have weapons drawn and immediately open fire, bullets winging through the warehouse as everyone ducks to take cover.
Do I recognize are these the lieutenants that?
No. These just seem like Yakuza members.
Alright.
All right.
Do you guys do anything?
Liza will say, "I suggest we secure the samples and the members of the Speedwagon Foundation. The other party is clearly an enemy stand user who is able to make copies of themselves. I doubt any of those 3 are real."
They could be triplets, but sure.
As yeah, we'll get ready to get this party started.
All right. And We'll roll initiative.
Alrighty. Bicycle out.
You gotta shout your stand name when you summon it. Let's go.
Bicycle race!
Bicycle. Bicycle.
I was 20 plus D6 plus brains plus modifier, right?
Yes. D6 plus brains plus your speed modifier. Bicycle.
9.
Bicycle.
Damn, Liza got brains.
You're gonna have to add us to the initiative as well.
Oh yes. Whoops. Out turn. Okay. Alright. I just need to get these last 3 rolled. There we go. Okay. Alright. Alright, Liza, what was your initiative roll? 10.
10.
Okay. Alright. Eric, you are first to act.
I forget. Can you give your turn to someone else? Or
No.
is that a
No.
hype man thing? Alright.
That might be a hype man thing. You can give them an action. I'd have to look. I don't know.
Alright, I'll look it up after. Eric, well, I guess I'll start by kicking open the little little noodle barrier we have set up.
Mhm.
As they see noodles come tumbling down from this storage container. Wait, is this open? Does this
Yeah,
this open?
yeah.
Okay. He rolls out. He pulls out a little miniature pistol. I forget what it's called.
Derringer, yep.
He'll look to his friends and he'll use one of his actions to do a hype man mode. So he'll be in that stance. And then he'll use the other action to where's the Yakuza? Up there? Okay. Will the pistol reach that far?
You can make an attack. The way it works is it's just you roll the. In this case, it would be your bronze plus your. I guess you're using a small pistol, so it would be just a basic D6 plus your bronze modifier.
Oh, it's a bronze ship? Right.
Yeah.
Sure.
Bronze covers things like dexterity, stuff like that.
Fair enough. 7.
Alright. Which one are you shooting at?
Let's shoot this one on the bottom left.
Alright. He is going to sort of dive out of the way, attempting to take cover behind this metal container as he sees you draw your weapon. His bronze roll. So he manages to beat it. His counter, however, is not one that damages you, so beating the roll, you do not take any damage.
Alright. I'll give a nod to his friends behind him and I'll take cover behind this corner.
Liza, you're up.
Okay, having been described what was happening, she's gonna move. Let's see, 5. Actually, how many can she move here? It's not her stance movement, right? Like, what's the maximum number of squares you can move?
20 meters, I believe. Let me double check. Let's see. According to the rules, movement. Max damage. Here we go. Movement. 10 meters. Sorry, you move 10 meters.
Okay.
Oh, just a note. I'll make Jocelyn the primary target of his hype man.
So that's as far as she can go then.
Alright, so Jocelyn is the permanent target of hype. Alright, got it.
Primary. It
Yeah.
just lets me roll a extra D6
Gotcha.
for that person.
She's going to then say to Jet, "Fire at the one that's at the far door," and she'll point towards the Yakuza members at the door for those prepared weapons. And I guess she can't really dash. What can she do? Yeah, the dashing's not a thing, right?
Yeah, you can use your action to. You can use your
another
secondary
one?
action to sprint, essentially, yes.
Okay, she's gonna do that. So 5, or 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. She's gonna take cover behind like this. She's gonna like kneel down and take cover behind this pile of whatever this is.
Alright. It's just some metal crates. Jet, you're up.
Okay. He will move his 10.
Alright.
And then he's gonna direct his two. I can make 2 attacks because I have a colony standard.
Yeah.
So these 2 colonies
Alright.
are gonna aim their pistols or whatever they have. This one,
Okay.
and then this one's gonna do this one.
Alright. This will be, since these are your colonies, this will be a
It's gonna be a
precision
little bit
roll.
dog shit.
Yeah, it's going to be a precision roll. However, your colonies have 2
Oops.
2 degrees lower. So make sure it should be if it's a 3d6 K2, I believe it should just be,
Plus something? Or no?
No, not plus anything, unless you have do you have a trait for fighting Yakuza members? I don't believe so.
No.
Okay, no. So 5.
Wait, hold
Yeah.
on. I do have a trait called Hero in Your Own Right, which is a +2 bonus when doing heroic or honorable acts, such as protecting citizens, fighting off thugs, stopping drug deals, stopping muggings.
I would say that while the general act here is honorable, this specific action would be less than honorable since you are using an ambush here.
Iron.
Like, if you were running over there to punch them in the face, I would say then it would apply. This specific action of you, like, shooting them from surprise is not particularly honorable. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Alright. So 5 and 4. Okay. This one is going to attempt sort of hear the beginning gunfire. He's going to turn around and attempt to shoot the gun, like sort of off the rope that's holding it. See, takes a shot. All right. He manages to blast the gun free of its rope before any rounds hit him. Before you sort of get a bead on him. The other one is going to attempt to simply dodge the bullet, taking cover. As he beats the 4 as well. Alright. Jocelyn, you're up.
Okay, Jocelyn is up. These two guys are part of the deal over there. Where is the briefcase?
There's no... Okay, the briefcase of money, this guy is holding the money briefcase.
And the product, we haven't identified where it is.
This guy over here was fetching it. It's in one of those containers.
Which guy can you ping him? Sorry.
Green.
The green one.
Oh, the bottom right. Got it. Cool.
Oh, yeah, right. Sorry. Yeah, bottom right.
Color blindness, yeah. Okay, Jocelyn's gonna speed. Can you attack and move in the same... Is that a thing that you can do?
Yep. You can attack and move.
Because what she wants to do is... She wants to effectively move like this, but bash against these two guys as she's basically turning. So she's kind of leaning up to the side and bashing into them as she's turning.
Okay, so you have one primary action that can be used to make an attack against someone. Essentially,
Yeah, like, normally there's stands that can attack like 50 people at once.
Alright.
So...
yeah, okay, I'll allow it. It's one movement. So, yeah, give me a power roll.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy.
Alright, the Speedwagon guy is going to eat shit. Yeah, as you slam him into the crate as he's out.
Nice.
Alright, as you attempt to slam into this guy, he reacts with almost supernatural speed as he darts his arm out to instead try to grab you and yank you off of your bike. Alright, so this is going to be a 1d6 plus... what? Here we go. It's going to be a 1d6 plus 2, and then plus... Speed is... Okay. 1d6 plus 2 plus 3. Alright. As E is not enough. As you send him crashing back as well.
What about this big guy over here?
Alright.
I'm not breaking.
Alright, yeah. You try to run into him. He is going to sort of like do the the Matrix thing, where as you drive toward him, he jumps up, and he is going to sort of like drop kick you, trying to jump over the bike. Let's see, does he beat it? It's gonna be another 1d6 plus 3. Actually, 6. He can't beat it anyway. Can he? Yeah, no.
So he takes 6 damage.
6 damage, as he does clear some air, as he doesn't quite get hit by the full brunt of the bike, but it does still manage to clip him, and he sort of goes spinning to the ground. Right.
Excellent. I think that is my move. That's I think that's most of my move, of all of my move, and my action. I think I've got a minor action left. Wait, is this a separate session for the purposes of secret actions?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, I'll take a secret action then.
Alright. The Yakuza here is up. He is going to run forward and take aim at Jet, drawing his pistol, sort of aiming and blasting away. 9. Jet, what do you do?
In part 3, where Jojo tries to shoot himself in the head, but Star Platinum grabs the bullet.
Yep.
No,
Like,
don't do
is
it, Jet.
He's gonna try to he's gonna make a hand that's gonna try to catch
the bullet. Okay. Roll me.
Yeah, we're gonna do some Monk City.
Okay. I'll say that this would be speed or precision. I think it'd be precision, because
Alright.
It's more about timing than it is like catching up to the bullet. Like, you're not trying to rush toward the bullet.
Oof.
Alright.
Yeah, 1 o'clock.
Oh, right, yep, okay. Go ahead and roll your hype man.
Woo!
As the hand catches the bullet, like, right in front of your face, with Eric's warning.
Can I fling it back at him?
Alright. Yeah, okay. I'll allow it.
You can say no, it's okay.
Okay, no, because that would be more on the lines of like a secret action, like secret action if I catch the bullet kind of deal.
Or at least you would have had to say it before you made the roll, probably.
Yeah.
I would so something like, if I'm able to catch the bullet, I'd then like to fling it back at him.
Yeah, something along those lines. Or just let me know, like, or like the counterattack, like you can't change it mid. Like, you can't make it like a counterattack contingent on on it succeeding or not. Does that make sense? Like, you would have to say, I'm catching the bullet to fling it back. Not, I'm catching the bullet.
Yeah.
Okay. This guy is up. He is going to move over here as he takes a swing at you with just like a normal fist or sort of punch. He punches you, Jocelyn.
The guy in front of me.
No. The blue, number 2.
Okay. Sure.
How are you countering?
He's punching me. I'm going to block with my stand. He's gonna punch my bike.
Alright.
Which is gonna hurt his hand a lot.
Alright. Well.
I don't know if that's power or durability, but I'm attempting to, like, he's punching.
I would say
into
I would say it's durability.
It's like a rebound of momentum back.
I would say it's durability.
Cool. 8.
Jocelyn, what's your flank? I'm gonna run out of things to say.
12.
No.
Okay. As the impact strikes the bike.
Oh, did we figure out his stand though?
What's the same? You remember, you can use your secondary or primary action to attempt to
Well,
guess.
I don't have one of those. I thought somebody else did it earlier.
Okay.
Because somebody was like, oh, he can split himself into whatever.
Like I said, you can attempt to guess it.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend a resolve to negate 5 damage.
Okay. All right. You take no damage as you grit your teeth and you feel the aftershock of the attack through your own stand, but you manage to negate the blow.
Hell, this guy hits hard.
Oh, I forgot to get an extra d6. I'll remember next time. Whoops.
Let's see. This Yakuza thug to the north is going to step into the building and take cover here. Actually, he's going to use a secondary action to charge. Yes. He sees you, Jet. Jet! As he points to you, and reaching behind him, he unsheaths a sort of, not like a full-on katana, but a long, sort of curved blade. He's going to use his primary action to rush toward you.
He's whipping out the Nodashi.
This man,
Instead of a paper sword.
What cuts better, Japanese paper or Japanese steel?
which one has been folded more times? So, number 3 is going to watch as you block number 2 with the bike. He is going to punch you as well. His movement's following seemingly in the same direction and motion as number 2.
My secret action goes off.
Okay, what's your secret action?
So I did slippery treads. So when he leapt into the air to kind of drop kick me and I hit him, the treads that I left on the ground when he landed are slippery. So as he's like landing and trying to attack me back, he's gonna slip on the treads.
Okay, roll me the 1d6 secret action roll.
What do I add to this?
I think it's your brains. Let me double check the rule book. Secret actions.
Any of my stands abilities go into it as well.
Let me double check. Secret actions. Secret actions.
Secret actions.
Secret action. The power of the slipperiness. Because I can change momentum technically, I can make it frictionless.
Let's see. Secret action dice plus brain score plus any traits. So no.
Damn. Rough. 5.
Alright. Alright. His move is very similar to number 2's attack. In fact, the attack is almost identical as he rolls a 12. Actually, oh shit, no, Bizzare Field's up. You shouldn't even know the numbers.
That
Yes.
was just my secret
Okay.
action.
Yeah. Okay. How are you countering?
Oh, was he punching me?
He's punching you.
I'm gonna attempt to knock him aside to knock these two bozos into each other.
Okay. Roll me power.
Have I constituted enough to do something incredibly dangerous in a stressful situation?
Yeah.
It's up to you. You tell me. Or not yet.
I would say not yet.
Okay.
This is not like this is
I
just
need to do
normal
something
self-defense.
Yeah.
You're not going over the top here for.
Okay,
Jocelyn, the attack is identical. You can block it the same way you did before.
what bonus do I get to that? What's the hype
Eric
bonus?
needs to roll 2d6.
Yeah, 4.
It's 12.
All right. You clash. Unfortunately, he is locked into his identical movement. He rolls the same value. You get to roll again. So.
Oh, I see. That's an 11.
11.
Do it. Oops.
No, that's a 20. No, no 26. All right, 14 total. So you managed to knock him aside as he takes 14.
damage.
Yeah, 6 damage. Another 6.
That'd be 4, wouldn't it?
Well, 14 minus. Oh yeah, you're right, because he rolled a 12. Yep.
Mhm.
All right, as you knock him aside. Let's see, end for number 3. This Yakuza thug is going to move forward, dash, as he sort of rounds the corner. He sees Liza, he's going to take a shot at Liza as he raises his handgun and fires.
Which one? This one right here?
No, this one.
She's kneeling down. Would he have line of sight through the crates?
Good question. Let's see.
Like she's kneeling down.
No,
so,
he would not.
yeah.
He would not. Okay, so he'll have to move. So he dashed. He has 4 more feet of.
Can we get the combat music going?
Yeah. So, that's it now. It does. Let me get the music. He has line of sight now, Maya.
Okay, so that's not a pillar.
Oh,
Right there.
I mean.
It's your
Okay.
call. It's your call. I mean,
would,
yeah.
I would say he still. I would say he can sort of still see you.
All right.
Liza, look out. That man has line of sight to you.
Oh my god. Let me.
I'll roll after you pick your counter.
Yeah. How are you countering the gunshot?
I am going to attempt to ricochet the bullet with my whip. And,
Alright.
and change its trajectory to somewhere harmless.
Okay. Yeah. All right. We'll say that would be precision.
All right.
Does that sound right? Yeah, precision.
I don't know if this music
this
is
is
copyright free. It's
Oh,
not
no,
copyright
no,
free.
no.
Stop! I'll grab the track for you.
Yeah.
I
Okay. Yeah.
posted it a while ago.
Just throw it in. Go DNC. Oh my god. Yeah. The bullet goes. Like the whip reaches out and you tag it almost right after it leaves that gun barrel, almost as it just blasts into one of the walls instead. But that is his turn.
Does he look like he knows what happened?
No, he just sort of blinks as there's a gunshot and then the bullet sort of wings off to the side. It's almost like his weapon misfired somehow, but like incorrectly. This one's going to dash. So he's going to take aim at you, Eric.
Eric, look out. Oh, wait. I can't do that to myself.
You cannot do that to yourself. How are you countering as he shoots at you, Eric?
Well, Eric tactically went into this tight spot, therefore allowing his stand to shield him much more easily by covering the space in front of him.
You're attempting to block it with your stand.
Yes,
Right.
Imagination Dragon.
Durability roll, please.
Yeah.
As the stand manages to block the bullet, but there is still that sort of reflection. The damage done upon your stand damages you as well, as you take 3 points of damage, Eric.
Shit. 3 damage.
Mhm. Alright, that's the end of his turn. Number 1 is up. He is going to snatch the briefcase and move toward Jocelyn as he hefts the briefcase and flings it at you.
Oh boy. Getting all the attacks. He's throwing the briefcase at me.
Yes.
Well, I take these things on a case-by-case basis.
Oh.
So what I'm gonna attempt to deflect it to the left to hit this guy in the head. with it.
Okay. Yeah. I'll say that would be precision, probably.
Precision? Okay. 11.
Look out, Jocelyn, he's throwing the case at you.
Oh my god.
It's a 16 versus 7.
Alright, 16 versus 7. Yeah, no. This one gets clobbered with the case as you block it, sending it to the side. Da-da-da-dum. Let me see. Alright, so that's 1d. 16 to a 7 is 9. Alright. That is it for his turn. Eric, you're up.
Seeing that these guys are more than just identical looking, they seem to be performing identical actions. Eric's going to surmise that this person's ability, whichever of the real ones is being able to split himself into multiple copies that mimic his actions.
You are
Oh.
extremely incorrect.
Oh, okay.
The Bizzare field raises 1 point.
Oh, is it how it works? Alright.
Not only are you wrong, but you help the enemy.
Wait, what did you say?
His ability is not cloning.
Okay.
His ability is not cloning, no.
Oh, that sucks. I don't even get a hint. Oh,
Okay, I guess you do get a hint. You notice, that the actions are... It's almost as if each individual person has, their own, like, attributes and physicality and athleticism, despite them looking identical. But once one makes an attack, the others seem to be able to do the exact same motion, almost as if the motion, or at least the knowledge, is shared.
okay.
Alright.
The rest of his turn. I think he's pretty good just chilling here and analyzing the battlefield, so I'll hype man again.
Alright. Da-dum.
I'll actually just get deeper in the corner, somehow being able to relay what's happened. No, I'm kidding. Alright, stay there.
Alright. Liza, you're up.
All right. So, number 3 here is he hasn't been searching through the boxes anymore, right?
No. He's fighting. He's fighting. Joss. He's been fighting Joss.
Okay. Liza is gonna move here, kind of like bounding over, and she's gonna put her back against this to give her cover from the Accuser members over here. Actually, she's gonna go right here.
Yep.
And then she's gonna use her whip in an attempt to like wrap it around this guy's neck, and as she yanks him like kind of forward, she'll kind of like pull her arm to the side to make him collide into number 2 as well.
Okay.
So she's gonna try to attack both.
Alright, yeah, alright. He is going to resist it. Okay, he's gonna sort of like, catch the whip sort of on his arm, essentially, on his, sort of like forearm, and not let it wrap around his neck. And once it does so, he is going to attempt to pull you to him instead.
All right.
This will be long.
So what do you want me to roll?
I would say you were going for power, so probably power. He's going for power as well. Or bronze in this case. As with almost supernatural strength, as the whip wraps around his forearm and it gives you the tug toward you, you are pulled off your feet and sort of slammed onto the ground.
Can I do something in response to that?
Yes,
Since
sure.
I'm technically touching my
Yep.
I'm technically touching my stand, you know, and like holding the pommel of the whip. As she starts to get pulled forward, she's going to activate her own ability on herself to freeze in place.
Okay, clever. Yeah, I will allow it, but that would be since I would allow it since you have to use your secondary action for that, and you're not affecting someone else. So that would be within the bounds of the secondary action, but that will
So, yeah.
require your secondary action.
Yeah, and Liza's basically just like hovering like an inch off the ground, like kind of leaning forward a little bit.
All right, Jet, you're up.
All right. It's time for 1,000 folds of Japanese paper,
Okay, all right.
as he will make his own sword in his hand.
Japanese paper folded 1,000
And-
times.
And in Japanese, he'll say to him, "You could never take me on," which is his stand name. Take me on.
All
and-
right. Boo. All right, yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna make 2 attacks against him
All right.
with my.
You would have had to use one of your actions to form the sword. Keep that in
Okay,
mind.
I'll make 1 attack then.
All right. He will attempt to parry and strike as you two get into a fight to the death.
For my roll, would my hero in my own right trait
Yes.
proc?
As
So not only
does
am I
his...
fighting off thugs now, I'm also still
Yes.
stopping a drug deal. Okay.
Yes.
So this is a +2, whatever
and
this is.
his trait as well applies. Asian weapon experience.
It's a 10.
All right.
Fuck.
13. No, did you add your... Oh, you did add. Okay. As he manages to sort of parry aside the blade, and then he brings it around, cutting it across your chest.
Is Jojo able to hype man me?
I
No,
can't
because-
do the rules you initiate.
Yep, you
Okay.
initiated that attack. You are no match for a true trained swordsman, Jet. You are nothing but an orphan, a rat brought in from the streets, a dog that must be put down. Is that the end of your turn, Jet?
I think that's all I can do.
Alright. Jocelyn, you're up.
Alright, she's between Tweedledee and Tweedledum, and Tweedledum up there. So, what she is going to do is the briefcase is full of money was thrown at her.
Correct.
Now,
Well,
her question.
You've bounced it. You've bounced it at the one next
Yeah,
to you. Yeah.
yes, and it's knocked into his head. What I would like to do then is I would like to gain some momentum, and I would like to ride up to here, ride across, and slam into this guy in the hopes that I'm going to knock him into his friends over here. Like slam into him at such great speed that they all just end up flying into like a pile together.
Okay. Yeah. Alright. Go ahead and roll that.
Okay, let's roll. 13.
And he will resist with his power as he sort of tanks it, trying to push you back. on your fight.
Do I have the hype?
No, because you initiated this roll.
Oh, I see.
It only helps you defend.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Flash!
Oh.
All right, let's go.
Rollies.
Rollies.
I don't like rolling in a clash like this.
All right. Rexon,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use one of the villain's Bizzare points. I want you to reroll your attack, please.
Oh. Oh shit! I need to relearn what the resolve can do. I need to learn.
You can reroll as well, I believe.
Is that how it works?
I would like you to reroll that 3d6. That 11 is a bit too big for my taste.
Well, I'm gonna roll it even bigger. Shit! I'm gonna I'll spend. Can I spend a resolve?
You can spend a resolve, but you remember you can only spend one, so you can't just keep rerolling over.
Hold on.
Because this will be your first. This will be your first reroll, so yes, you can spend it.
Yes. Oh, I don't like. I don't think unless he rolls a 1, that's gonna be painful. I don't know if my trait even comes into factor here.
Oh, it's only doubled to 4. Alright. As you see him sort of like reach out, and as you sort of race toward him, he grabs your hands around the handlebars and just brings you to a full stop, yanking you up and slamming you back down again so you lose all momentum. As you take 4 damage.
Oh, actually, I'll take that damage. Okay. Minor action. Oh god, they're just gonna jump me.
Just gonna jump me.
I spend a resolve, or you'll take another action.
Alright. You can take another primary action of spending your resolve.
Okay, so as I lose all my momentum, he slammed into me. He slammed into my front tire. It caused me to, like, you know when you brake with your front tire, the back part goes flying forward. I'm going to do that, and it's going to be incredibly dangerous as I do like a loop. I basically do like a somersault with a bike.
Oh, you're trying to like flip over him, or?
Yeah. Well, to basically
Oh, you want to hit him with the back wheel.
The back wheel, yeah.
Okay.
Flying over. Yeah.
All right. Okay. God. Okay. What would this be? I would say precision or power, your choice.
Power.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to reuse the momentum, so power.
All right. He is going to try to.
Oh no.
He is going to try to keep hold of you as you do not move.
Well, I'm re-rolling that. There's no way. I'm spinning a resolve to re-roll that. There's no way. Oh, my trait should at least factor in.
Yes, yeah.
11.
Yeah, so it's an 11,
So
alright.
11.
Alright, he is going to attempt to keep hold of you and keep you from moving. Alright,
Yes.
as you crash down, bringing the tire on the top of his head, he takes 3 damage. As he looks a little bit concussed, you can sort of see blood dripping down, like, from underneath his hat, sort of trailing down the side of his face. Alright.
Secret action.
Oh, okay.
That's my turn.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Alright. This thug is going to run up, dash past these 2 employees, as they're now unarmed, and he's going to blast you, Liza, as you're floating in the air.
All right.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Oh, I was. My secret action's gonna go off as well.
Mine would
Oh,
too.
okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
I did have a question, Sprout.
Yes.
Was that enough power to knock this guy into the other guys?
Oh, yeah, sure. Not enough to, like, injure the others, but certainly sends them stumbling
Get them in a line.
Alright. We'll go with Liza's first, since she's the active member here. Liza, what's your secret action?
If anyone were to attack her, she would drop the drop the effect on herself so that she would drop down to the ground just before anything hit her.
Okay.
Like prone. So she'll basically drop prone.
Alright, yep. That works. And then, Jet, what was your secret action?
The next person to run past these traps over here was gonna get a bullet.
The
Which
traps are
traps?
these X's, right?
Yeah.
He wasn't next to that.
Yeah, he was right here.
Oh, I see. Okay, gotcha. Alright.
Like,
Alright.
sorry, I guess run in the path. is
Yeah,
what
okay,
I
gotcha.
meant.
Yeah. Then, yes. We'll resolve Jets first.
Okay, so what do you want for this one? Speed, precision.
Precision.
Okay.
And keep in mind, this is a
Yeah, yeah.
colony.
Actually,
sorry,
do I have
no,
my brain cells?
Sorry, this is a secret action, so this would be a 1d6 plus your brains, plus any traits.
So,
Oh,
since this
same,
is a trap,
okay, yeah,
so
yeah.
this doesn't.
Yeah, so 1d6 plus your brains. What's your brains?
My brains is 3.
Okay, so 9. Alright, he is going to attempt to just sprint past it with athleticism. Alright, the bullet clips him in the shoulder, but he still manages to stagger on, drawing his weapon one-handed and aiming it at Liza as he attempts to fire on her. And Liza, you activate your secret action to attempt to drop, correct?
Correct.
Alright, so he's going to shoot. Roll your secret action. In this case, I'd say that's a 2d6, so 2d6 plus your brains. (2d6 plus brains and anything. Yep. Alright. As you manage to avoid the bullet as it passes over as you like, sort of thump into the ground. That's it for him. Let's see. Number 2 is up. They all three, sort of Agent Smith, look at Liza, and they immediately rush you, Liza. As this one is going to just stomp on you while you're on the ground. Liza?
Yeah. Okay. Can I attempt to grab his foot and trip him?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's. Are you doing that with the whip, or are you doing that with?
Can I use her? Yeah. Can I use her stand to do that? To
Yeah.
precisely hit him and.
Okay. I would say in this case you're trying to beat him, so. I would say.
Well, trip him.
Yeah,
Not...
trip him. Like beat him before he can stomp you. So I'd say this would be your speed versus his bronze. So let me get what's his bronze? 2 and then 5. Alright. As you manage to get your hand sort of on his leg, on his ankle, but he brings his foot down onto your wrist instead, forcing you to let him go as the pain shoots up your arm. As you take 2 damage. That's it for number 2. The thug across from you, Jet, readies his blade as he sort of brings it into a high guard, and then he steps forward, bringing it slashing down.
You see, I know these moves.
Yes, you've watched many anime.
So, instead of blocking with my sword, I'm gonna shoulder check him,
Okay.
and almost like a pad forms on his shoulder to cushion the blow on his end.
Okay. All right.
So almost like a football shoulder or something.
Alright.
So he's
Roll.
gonna shoulder rush him.
All right. Yep. Roll me power versus his bronze. He gets his bonus for his Asian weapon expertise.
Oh my fuck god.
Look out, Jet, he's aiming for your shoulder.
Oh, okay. As you slam into him. Wait, what's the extra one?
So 8. I got hype man.
Oh, Doge
No,
rolled
no,
up 5.
I rolled this.
So you rolled 11,
Oh,
take
okay,
6,
sorry.
as he stumbles back.
Wait, hold on.
Mhm.
I also have my trait too.
Oh, what's your trait?
which is +2.
2? Okay,
Because I'm fighting off
eight.
thugs.
Yep. As he seems brutally wounded. As you slam into him, you feel ribs crack underneath your padding that as you ram into him. As he staggers back. You are nothing but a beast, a rabid beast. You have no honor.
All right, and then now my one of my flaws activates.
Yep.
And so I no longer have my +2, so it kind of cancels each other out.
Okay.
Because his honor was just questioned.
Alright, number 3 is up. He is going to surround you, Liza, as he is going to stomp you as well.
Alright. In response, I don't know if you'll allow this, but Liza is going to attempt to lash her whip up towards the ceiling to like pull herself up like into the air.
Okay.
Like around one of the rafters.
Alright,
Like,
so
so
trying to
up
like
and out of the way.
dodge. Yep, okay. Yeah, alright, roll me speed.
Alright.
Since he is doing the same action as before, he will take the original roll, in this case 13, so you need to beat a 13.
Oof.
As the whip lashes out, and you see
Liza,
it.
look out. They're trying to surround you. You need to get out of there.
Okay, Doge. Alright, Doge. Okay, Doge.
Oh,
it's a clash!
Alright, roll again.
Rollies. Alright, it's still the same, so it's 13 for him.
Yes!
Alright.
It doesn't really matter how you roll for this, but yeah.
As the whip sort of snakes up, and then the moment it touches the rafter, you sort of immediately sort of wrap it up and coil it as it as it yanks you up to safety as you dangle from the rafters.
I knew the ceiling would come in handy.
Alright, that's the end for number 3. Actually, he is going to spend a secondary action to dash and approach Jocelyn, sort of dusting himself off as he does so.
Doesn't he have to... Oh, I thought he had to attack the same person. I thought he can go for other people. Okay.
Yeah. He can... no, I'm not going to explain it. You can make a guess. You can make a guess. I don't explain shit. You guess. This one is going to rush past you and go for Eric as he draws a knife. I will gut you like a fish. As he is going to attempt to cut you, Eric.
Eric will adjust his hat and since he's in his stand's effective range, which is very low rank, the stand is going to try to curl up into a ball, tank his move and run him over.
Okay, run him over. Okay. Sure. Roll me durability. You need to beat a 10. Alright, as you slam into him and he sort of goes falling on his ass as he takes 2 damage. What the hell was that? That is it for that thug.
Try asking me to go on a date before you offer something like that.
Jesus Christ. He said he's gonna gut you now.
Exactly.
This thug is going to move forward, as he is going to take aim at number 3 and fire. 3 is just going to attempt to dodge. So the thug is up. Shooting at 3 is a 5. 3 is going to attempt to dodge. That's a 1d6 plus 2 plus 3. Oh, 6 sort of... Oh, sorry, not 6. 3 barely dodges out of the way. Number 1 is up, as he is going to approach you, Jocelyn, and sort of cracks his knuckles as he gets closer. And then he swings with a haymaker punch.
Okay. What I would like to do then is I want to deflect his attack, like with a basically ram into his side, cause him to kind of stumble and hit his do double.
All right. I'd say that'd be like a power roll. Yeah, that sounds like
Sure.
a power roll.
Something,
three.
he's trying to hit you with the haymaker.
So I get +3 to this because I've done something incredibly dangerous as combat. So that's a total of 20.
Jesus, I don't think he can beat that. We'll spend a Bizzare point. Reroll.
Okay. It'd be like that. That rolls even higher, Sprout.
No! Alright. Alright, he rolls a 12. So you have a 22 to his health. He takes 10 damage, or would, as I'm going to spend a second Bizzare point to negate 10 points of damage. You see him take the hit as he attempts to slam to the side, and it's like the shirt sort of bursts open, the clothing flares apart where he's struck, and it's just bare skin that's left. And you see like a bruise building, but he doesn't move.
Is it 5 or 10 he's reduced?
He gets 10 because villain Bizzare points are better.
More powerful.
Yes.
Let's see.
Until you remove the Bizzare field anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You have no more.
What is that stand?
Eric, you're up.
So what have we seen? So you can coordinate movements. Has he done anything else unusual? Was there anything off about him getting hit just now? I couldn't tell.
Not particularly, no.
He seems to be resorting to just normally attacking within human capabilities. And we haven't seen an actual stand. And so far, all 3 of these guys have been tangible to everybody in the room, right? Even
Correct.
the normal people?
Yep.
Maybe they just have telepathy. Sure, I'll guess. I'll guess if they can telepathically like share their senses or communicate in that sort of way.
That is not correct, I'm afraid.
Alright.
And keep in mind, you do need to spend a resolve point whenever you make a guess.
Yeah, that was my last one.
Alright.
Alright. Eric will turn back to this guy as his door was moving in slow motion as he was thinking. Because that's what smart guys do.
Oh, yeah, that is correct. Everything slows down when you think.
Are these pillars or boxes?
The brown ones? Yes, those are pillars.
And would I be able to sneak around this guy to this corner here or no?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Alright. I'll go over here just to pass, excuse me. I'll reach to... You know what? Hold on, go back here.
Yeah.
Eric will activate his stand ability
Uh-huh.
on this container here without
Okay.
being looking into it.
Yep. Sure.
I'll
What
say,
are you,
I'll say Imagination Dragon.
what are you
let's
trying
have-
to get?
Oh, I don't even know.
Fucking big.
A tank.
He'll just leave it up to chance. It'll be random.
Well, okay. Give me like a category
Okay, sure.
or like or an intent.
I can't. A we'll say a vehicle.
Okay. Okay. Sure. Roll me. I guess durability. Well, we'll see. Oh, precision.
Precision,
Sorry,
right?
precision. Precision. Yeah. Roll me precision.
Seven.
Okay, yeah. You. There's like a heavy, like, screech of metal as something inside of this container sort of bulges out the sides a little bit. As there's certainly something big in there now.
Alright, now he'll go around the corner and look inside.
Of course, Doge notices a bulge.
Jesus Christ, no. You look inside and you see what appears to be a World War II era small Japanese tank.
Nice. I'll go inside and get into it.
Alright, you clamber into the sort of little tankette.
I don't know how the
Yeah.
controls for this work, but
Yep. Does Eric?
he's a smart guy.
Okay.
He'll say what would it take to operate it?
You can choose to either drive or shoot. One of the two, and then you could like spend an action moving between the two positions at best.
Sure. So just aim at this guy.
Yep.
Shoot.
Okay. Alright. Yep. There's the. You know what? We'll say the tank. Hold up. I have an objects rule here. We'll say weapons. Let's see. Weapons. Here we go. Sure. Roll me a 1d6 plus 7 plus your brains. And then if you have any traits, you may apply them.
This is not a very organized warehouse. Is this an organized warehouse?
No. Absolutely not.
Oh, there's gonna be a lot of noodle dust on the floor in the tank.
Okay, well, we'll see how much damage he takes, since he can't beat that period. Yeah. You guys hear a deafening roar, and the entire warehouse shakes. The sides of the shipping container that Dojo's tank is in sort of rattle off and fold open almost, revealing the tank inside. Jet, the Yakuza member behind you just vanishes. All that's left are like 2 shoes still standing in the ground where he was. Everything else is gone.
And then the tank disappears.
And then the tank disappears.
Actually, he's my intern. I'll say to this guy before I get shot. That's his turn.
Alright. Liza, you're up.
Out of curiosity, just to make sure I've been following this right, do they usually act in order 1, 2, and 3? Like, or like kind of. I see them like mimicking each other's motions when they've been attacking. Is that correct?
Sort of, yes. They do mimic
Does it-
their motions. They're not
Does it
required to, but yes, they do mimic it to a perfect degree, like a perfect copy.
Interesting. Okay. She is going to, as she's now swinging from the ceiling, she is going to use her stand to propel her, like, at a almost supernaturally fast speed with her boot to the head of this guy right here. And, upon making contact, transfer her first of all, she's gonna, like, supernaturally hit him very hard with her boot in the head, and then transfer the ability to him, like, mid-fall, as he's falling down, if it connects.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, go for it.
Okay, what would you like me to roll?
1d6 plus... Oh, no. No,
I wouldn't use this a stand.
Yeah, because you're not attacking with your stand. You're making the attack. So I guess this would be
Well, she's using her stand to propel herself down. It's your call. Your call.
I would say this is you making the attack.
Okay.
So I guess this would be your bronze. Oh. Okay, you are using your stand. So you know what? I will let you add your power modifier. So what's your rank in power for your stand? B, so that's a +3. So 8.
Okay.
But he will attempt to dodge out of the way. Alright, as he sort of ducks down underneath the kick as you sort of swing over him instead.
Okay. And then I will take some secret actions.
Okay. Jet, you're up.
Well, I just watched this dude get obliterated in front of me.
Yeah.
Did anything happen while because obviously there's some crazy fuck shit that happens when Eric summons something.
Oh yeah, he sees the tank. Yeah, the tank is real.
No. Like when he sees it summoning it, is it kind of like almost staring into like the void for a moment?
No, it's just like one moment it's there and one moment it's not. Like it's just there and then gone. It's like Schrodinger's box, both there and not there.
All right. Well, he's gonna, I guess, hop over here onto the box, and then he's gonna do like a jump and swing down with his sword.
All right.
Is my penalty over now that this dude is
dead?
dead?
Yeah, he's gone.
Okay, so whatever this is gonna have a +2.
Okay.
I'm gonna attack him twice.
All right. All right. Okay, so make your first attack. You're jumping down on him and swinging your sword.
Yep.
Roll me your power. He is going to attempt to
It's 9.
block. He had a gun though, so I guess he's just going to like try to roll out of the way. 8.
So that's 1 over.
Okay, so he takes 1 damage.
Okay.
Now what?
And my second attack.
Okay, what is the second attack? You're just
I'm just
attacking
gonna hit him with the
again?
sword again.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Alright. This time now that he's sort of like
That's a
low,
10.
he's going to aim up and try to shoot you before you can swing with the second attack.
That's a
Clash.
tie.
Yep. Alright, roll again. 6. Alright, so he takes 2.
That's
wait, no.
9.
9, so it takes 6. Okay. Alright.
That's my turn.
Jocelyn,
I'll set up a secret action.
Jocelyn, you're up.
Okay. This is not a good situation, but how is Liza looking, out of curiosity?
Oh, she's only been slightly hurt.
Okay. And one number 3. I'm too basic. I have a bicycle, that's all I can really use. I suppose what I would like to do then is This guy's dealing with the Yakuza. This guy's over here by himself. She's gonna go for the low. Which of these three has been injured the most?
Number one.
She'll try to then finish off number one. The traditional kind of sweep the leg with the bike, essentially.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Nothing too fancy here.
All right. He's going to attempt to just jump the attack.
Okay.
6 plus 3. 11.
I get a +3 bonus because it is something reckless, so 13.
Yep, and that is just enough. Your strike hits him as he goes toppling to the side, hitting the ground pretty hard. As he does so, you can almost see like his skin and clothing melt away, sort of like into a green, almost like foam or fuzz, before what's left behind is a dead Yakuza member.
Well, you know what they say. Two's company, but three's a crowd. She's gonna move over to this guy.
I would like to. I would like to make a guess of what the enemy stand does.
Okay, what does the enemy stand?
Let's see.
Make sure you have a resolve point to burn.
Let's see. What is your resolve equal to?
Your bravery.
Bravery, right? Yeah. So I have 3. I can burn. Because they regenerate at the beginning of the game, right? At the beginning of every game. Okay.
Yep.
She's going to say, whatever he is doing, he must be able to convert his foes into a copy of himself that must then follow his direct orders.
Alright. That is a close guess. Not exact, but it will reduce the Bizzare field by 1.
I think you're onto something.
Be careful not to let him touch you too much. He might be able to transform you if he knocks you out.
This thug is up as he takes aim at you, Liza, and opens fire.
Alright, my secret action goes off.
Oh, okay. What's your secret action?
Let me find it here. Where did I put it? If someone attempts to shoot at Liza during this engagement, she will attempt to push one of the clones in front of her, meaning like one of the clone guys.
Yep. Okay.
So she's basically gonna kind of like duck behind this guy here, so bullets hit him instead.
All right. Roll me. I'll say that's a relatively niche one. Roll me 3d6 plus your brains, please. All right. That is enough. As you manage to take cover behind this man, as 6 bullets perforate him and fling the body forward as he dies, sort of almost draped over you. As that happens, you can sort of see that sort of green, like his skin and clothes turn into that green fuzz, which sort of almost evaporates. As what's left behind appears to be a cartel member of some kind. Alright.
Well done on the guess, Maya.
Number 2 is up. You see him sort of like glance to either side and then books it as he rushes for the door. Oh, 8. There we go. This thug is dead. This thug is going to carefully peek around the corner of the shipping container to make sure that whatever just took out his buddy is gone. And seeing it's only you, Eric, he rushes forward, knife raised once more as he cuts at you. You devil! Fiend! Whatever sorcery you committed, I shall cut you down.
Eric will try to direct his stab to his bulletproof wallet that he has in his pocket.
You have a bulletproof wallet in your pocket.
Yeah.
It's just a piece of Kevlar.
Okay, alright.
It has one credit card that's made out of Kevlar.
Sure, yep. 8. I'll say that. Go ahead and give me a bronze. Just him to redirect him. Or, yeah, bronze.
Sure.
Six. Unfortunately for you, Kevlar is bulletproof. It is not stab-proof. As the tip of the knife sort of just digs into your skin just a little bit as you take 2 points of damage.
Good thing I have wallet insurance.
What? Okay. Alright, this Yakuza member is going to step back, and as he does so, he's going to shoot at you, Jet.
Sorry, how much damage is that?
2.
Okay.
He shoots you, Jet.
Alright. So this time, the shoulder pad that he has on is going to turn itself into a hand, and he will catch it and fling it back.
Okay. Yeah, roll me precision. Rollies!
Does my
Oh,
trait bonus?
yeah, it goes off.
That's a
Okay.
12.
Alright, he takes 2 as you pepper him with like a handful of bullets. Eric, you're up.
Alright. Eric will pull out a spinning top
Mm-hmm.
and begin to let up spin into it. Did you say pulling out the top itself is an action?
No.
Okay, and I'll put a +2 top in his pocket. Or not his pocket, but in his hand. Sorry, but I have an appointment to make. He'll slip past this guy. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll observe what's going on.
Alright.
Shit, where's the third one? That's it. He'll stay over here, because he's more concerned about protecting the civilians too.
Liza, you're up.
Alright. Liza is going to go after this guy. And she'll say, make sure we capture one of the Speedwagon agents as well. So she's going to dash here.
Actually, Eric wouldn't know that the clones are actually here, so you'd actually say, wait, where'd they go?
And
Wait.
then, can she see him just barely?
Yes.
Okay. She is going to try to strike at him at his ankles.
Alright.
And transfer her ability as well as damage him.
Okie dokie. He is going to dive toward safety. I'm gonna outrun you.
Precision, speed, what would
I would say that's be speed.
Woof.
I'm gonna spend my last resolve point. Go ahead and reroll that, please. No!
Ooh.
Alright. As you strike him in the back and he freezes sort of mid-dive.
All right, and then she'll use her secondary action to pull out a cigarette and begin to light it.
Alright. Yep.
And that'll be her turn.
Alright. Jet, you're up.
Okay.
Let's
He's
step
gonna be.
on- Oh.
Go ahead, Rex.
I had to step away for a second. Why has Liza got an X on her?
That's
that's
the
the
trap.
trap.
That's
Oh,
the trap.
okay,
She's
I
not
was
dead.
like, okay.
No one is dead. Except for the Yakuza thugs.
He will hold his sword out in front of him, and he'll say, "If you tell me who sent you, I might just let you live." So he's talking to one of
okay.
these two.
You will never get us to betray our family. Unlike you, Jet.
He'll say,
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
and he'll say, "I'm not trying to dishonor my family. I'm trying to save them." And he's gonna walk and slash this dude.
Okay. Go for it.
Isn't there rules for like overcoming your flaws?
There is, yes.
I don't think this would trigger
yeah.
his flaw because he thinks he's genuinely trying to save his family.
It just reminds me that there's a rule for that.
Yeah. Okay, power. 13 if you want to include the thing. If you don't, that's
yeah,
okay.
he is going to attempt to sort of block it, drawing a short sigh as he does so. 8 to his 13 to your 13. That is enough. So he takes 5. Wait, 8, 2, 3, 5. Yeah, 5. He takes 5, and that is enough to drop him.
And then he's gonna do the anime move where he flicks off the blood on the sword. And then he's gonna stab this guy.
All right.
10.
Hmm. Yep, okay. Let me see. He's going to attempt to dodge out of the way. 8. As he takes the cut primarily sort of like on his cheek.
That will be his turn.
Alright. Jocelyn, you're up. Number 2 has been frozen.
And I think it's only the Yakuza that are left, right?
Yes.
If he's frozen outside, I don't know how Liza's stand works. I don't know if I can even hit him. Maybe I can, and he'll just be really unable to resist, which will be really fun. So I want to go and break his legs.
Alright.
Yeah, so she'll basically like do a slide tackle with the bike as he's frozen in place and attempt to like break his legs.
I don't think she can.
Did you specify whether they were untargetable or?
I don't know. I don't know. He's frozen in place, so I don't know if his legs can be broken.
Well, it doesn't make it something invulnerable, does it?
Well, no, but like you can deal damage. But I don't know about like I don't know. I don't.
I would say that
Just shatter them.
I can impact them. And
right,
then
you can hit them,
break.
but you can't move them, so I don't think you can actually break
Oh.
them. Right?
Rexon, have you played, or has anybody played Breath of the Wild?
What?
Doge, have you played Breath of the Wild?
Yeah.
You know the ability that you can freeze something in place, and when the timer goes down, it like blasts off.
Yeah.
God.
The thing about Liza's stand is different. It doesn't store momentum. It just
does-
stops it.
Yeah, like there is no momentum. Essentially, it has infinite inertia.
So I can't deal damage to it.
So
No, you can deal damage. It just won't. I don't think you can like break
Yeah.
it. If that makes sense.
Well, I'll hit him a couple of times, and then
Yeah.
when he's unfrozen, his legs will break, I
Yeah.
imagine.
Yeah, that might work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
I'll do
Liza
that,
could just
I'll
like
hit him.
drop the effect. Either one works.
He's basically a hold person.
Yeah.
But hold person is literally hold everything together.
No, this is more like I've
Stasis.
turned him into a movable rod.
Yes. Alright, I'll hit him with a power slam.
Okay, power slam him. He fails automatically, so 13.
I
Plus
guess
3 is 16.
Oh, 16. Yeah. That is enough as you feel something sort of like shock underneath you as you hit him, and you feel the body sort of begin to sort of melt underneath you as it turns into another cartel member.
Liza's going to just take a long drag and just be like, I wanted that one alive. That's why I froze him. No matter. We can get the Speedwagon ones instead.
This
Sorry.
Yakuza. Oh, good. Anything else?
That
Justin?
doesn't make- Sorry, I just got too excited.
Alright.
it's in character.
This Yakuza member is going to look to you, Jet, as he slowly puts his weapon down. I am not ready to die yet, unlike my companion here. Master Hima's the one that sent us.
He will unfold his 1,000 folds. Very slow.
Turn it into a sheath.
Yeah. Just fold it into a sheath sword.
Sheath's katana, literally.
Some of it will fold into handcuffs as he'll put them on this guy.
Alright. The other thug is also going to put down his weapon, seeing that his only ally is given up. And with that, combat draws to a close. We've successfully saved both members of the Speedwagon Foundation, who are not visibly marked as Speedwagon Foundation members, but you see through the disguise. And yeah, thank you all for playing. We'll resolve what happens with your new prisoners. I'm assuming Liza is taking the Speedwagon members prisoner. That's what you wanted, right?
For now, yeah,
Alright,
until,
yeah,
until she lets them go.
Okay, so.
Hopefully they don't join the corpse pile back at the base, so...
Eric wonders what Russian interrogation is actually like.
You know, Liza's actually been pretty nice to people. Like, she's... Alright, well thank you, Sprout. That was awesome.
Oh yeah,
you.
brother.
I'm so sad. I had a secret action set up so that way once one of the Yakuza members got near either one of the three, they would have been able to like touch the Yakuza member and turn them into another one of the stand fighters. But
So I didn't guess it exactly. Like, what did I miss then?
no, you guessed pretty much.
But it didn't drop. It didn't drop. The Bizzare didn't drop. So what was I off about?
The fact that the stand was not. You said that he was controlling them. The stand was actually just puppeting the bodies. It is a, or was, it's gone now, a sentient mold that sort of just grows on people, spreading on them.
I see.
Oh, Last of Us. Nice.
Yes.
Oh,
Or,
Stand was American kids, but unfortunately, they're dead now. American kids retired or deceased.
I posted some a food crime in the kitchen.
Wait, did we catch the stand user? I feel like Then they just. This is just the byproduct of the stand, right?
The stand was the mold.
What about the user?
No, sorry,
Yes,
the
we-
user was the mold. Sorry.
Well, okay.
It's like a colony of sapient molds.
Man, I wonder where that's never showed up in JoJo's.
Shut up!
Stars make
Shut up!
you drool just like a pasta.
There's no such thing as originality.
There is no original. Alright, but thank you all for joining.
Thanks for running Sprout.
Yes, thank you. This was awesome. I can't wait to see what happens next.
Yes, there is.
See you next session as you interrogate American citizens on American soil. I'm sure that'll go well. Soviet spy.
Mm-hmm.